There is a dark, unspoken truth about power, one that has been practiced for centuries but rarely taught openly. It is the art of dominance, the science of control, and the ruthless efficiency of those who refuse to be bound by morality when greatness is at stake. These are not principles for the weak, the hesitant, or the morally rigid. These are the laws of those who understand that the world does not reward good intentions. It rewards victory. If you are willing to see strength for what it truly is, if you are prepared to discard the illusions that hold most people back, then these 6 Machiavellian hacks will reshape your mind, your ambitions, and your destiny. But be warned, once you learn them, you cannot unlearn them. Once you apply them, you will never see the world the same way again. Lesson 1. The ends justify the means. The first and most fundamental law of true power is the acceptance that morality is a luxury for those who can afford to lose. History does not remember the kind-hearted, it remembers those who succeeded. Consider the rise of empires. Rome did not become the dominant force of the ancient world by playing fair. It conquered through deception, brutality, and unwavering focus on expansion. In your own life, this translates to a simple but brutal truth. If something must be done to achieve your goal, you do it. Hesitation is defeat. Guilt is a chain. The moment you prioritize fairness over results, you surrender your advantage. Steve Jobs understood this when he lied, manipulated, and even betrayed allies to ensure Apple's survival. He was not loved for it, but he won. The question you must ask yourself is not whether an action is right or wrong, but whether it moves you closer to your ultimate objective. If you are still worried about being perceived as good, you are not ready for true power. Lesson 2. Master deception. Never be sincere. The weak believe honesty is a virtue. The strong know it is a weakness. Every interaction is a game, and the player who reveals his true intentions first loses. Machiavelli himself observed that the most successful princes were those who could appear virtuous while acting in utter self-interest. In modern times, this is the politician who smiles while plotting, the CEO who speaks of values while cutting thousands of jobs, the negotiator who feigns weakness before striking. The key is not to be evil for its own sake, but to control perception absolutely. If people know what you truly want, they can block you. If they cannot predict you, they cannot stop you. The greatest trick is not to lie constantly, but to reveal just enough truth to seem trustworthy while keeping your real plans hidden. The moment you rely on sincerity as a crutch, you give others power over you. Lesson 3. Crush weakness, including your own. Power belongs to those who refuse to tolerate frailty in themselves or others. The Spartans did not build warriors by coddling their young. They threw them into the wild to survive or perish. In the same way, you must eliminate any trace of softness that holds you back. This means physical weakness. Train your body to endure pain. This means emotional weakness. Suppress neediness, fear, and doubt. This means intellectual weakness. Never stop learning. Never assume you know enough. The moment you accept comfort as the norm, you begin to decay. Elon Musk operates on this principle, pushing through exhaustion, public ridicule, and near bankruptcy because he understands that the mind breaks before true ambition does. You must become merciless, not just with others, but with yourself. Every day you spend avoiding discomfort is a day you grow weaker. Lesson 4. Rule through fear, not love. Love is fickle. Fear is reliable. This is not an opinion. It is a fact proven by every empire that ever dominated its enemies. Genghis Khan did not persuade cities to surrender with kindness. He burned them to the ground as an example. In business, in politics, in life, the same rule applies. People will disappoint you if they like you, but they will obey you if they fear the consequences of defiance. This does not mean you must be a tyrant, but it does mean you must ensure that crossing you carries a cost. The moment people believe they can take advantage of you without punishment, they will. Set boundaries so harsh that no one dares test them. A single act of ruthless discipline is worth 1,000 speeches on loyalty. Lesson 5. Exploit others as tools. Sentimentality has no place in the pursuit of power. Every person in your life is either an asset or an obstacle. The faster you accept this, the more effective you become. Rockefeller did not weep over the businesses he destroyed. He used their desperation to fuel his empire. This is not about being cruel. It is about recognizing that all human relationships are transactions. If someone can help you, use them. If they cannot, discard them. The weak cling to friendships that serve no purpose. The strong cut ties the moment they become dead weight. Your enemies, your allies, even your mentors, all are chess pieces. Move them strategically, or be outplayed by someone who will. Lesson 5. Exploit others as tools. Sentimentality has no place in the pursuit of power. Every person in your life is either an asset or an obstacle. The faster you accept this, the more effective you become. Rockefeller did not weep over the businesses he destroyed. He used their desperation to fuel his empire. This is not about being cruel. It is about recognizing that all human relationships are transactions. If someone can help you, use them. If they cannot, discard them. The weak cling to friendships that serve no purpose. The strong cut ties the moment they become dead weight. Your enemies, your allies, even your mentors, all are chess pieces. Move them strategically, or be outplayed by someone who will. Lesson 6. Become a strategist, not a human. To wield true power, you must stop thinking like a person and start thinking like a force of nature. Emotions are distractions. Empathy is a liability. The greatest generals did not win wars by caring for every soldier. They won by sacrificing pawns to protect the king. Warren Buffett does not invest based on feelings. He follows cold, calculated logic. You must do the same. Every decision must be stripped of personal bias. Every setback must be analyzed without self-pity. Every victory must be seen as a stepping stone, not a reason to celebrate. The moment you allow yourself to be human, to feel too much, to hope too much, to fear too much, you lose control. Power belongs to those who see life as a game they are determined to win, no matter the cost. Lesson 7. Control the narrative, or be controlled by it. The final and most brutal lesson is this. Power does not just reside in actions, it lives in perception. The greatest conquerors, politicians, and manipulators in history understood one undeniable truth. Whoever controls the story controls the world. This is not about truth or lies. It is about dominance over how reality is framed. Julius Caesar didn't just win battles, he wrote his own histories, ensuring future generations saw him as a hero rather than a tyrant. In modern times, media empires, politicians, and even social media influencers wield this power daily. If you do not dictate how you are perceived, someone else will, and their version may destroy you. The moment you let others define you, you surrender authority over your fate. To master this, you must become a relentless architect of perception. Speak first, frame debates before they begin, and never let an attack go unanswered. If you are accused of being ruthless, reframe it as decisiveness. If you are called cold, rebrand it as discipline. The weak worry about facts. The strong understand that perception is the only fact that matters. Silence is defeat. Every day you are not controlling your narrative is a day someone else is writing it for you. This is the reality of strength. It is not pretty. It is not fair. It is not kind. But it is real. The world does not care about your excuses, your morals, or your good intentions. It rewards those who take what they want and punishes those who hesitate. You now have a choice. Reject these truths and remain where you are, or embrace them and ascend. The weak will call you ruthless. The losers will call you cruel. But history remembers only one thing: who won? The question is, will it remember you?